afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are on the face of planet Earth. God bless you all for tuning in. I am Her Royal Highness Princess Moradeun Adedoyin Solarin, the Princess of Arize, and we're bringing the Arize show onto the Heritage Television platform. And today I'm going to be talking to an amazing woman. Some of you might know her, some are just going to get to know her, but once you do see her, you'll never forget her. There's also an amazing program that's going to come up in the UK. It's happening on the 29th of July, this year 2017. It's been tagged, Celebrate the Comforter. What is it to celebrate? Who is the Comforter? Or what is the Comforter? How do you understand the word Comforter? We know that in normal lives, when you hear the word comfort, it's, to give you rest, to make you feel okay and at ease. But when we're talking about the spiritual context of it, she will let us know exactly who that amazing personality called the Comforter is. Without much ado, I'm going to bring you into the presence of this wonderful lady whom I have had the privilege to meet and to speak to on several occasions. She is none other than Reverend Mother Esther Abimbola Ajayi, and she's the head of this church that is in South London. It's called Love of Christ Generation Church. So, without much ado, you're so welcome to the Prince of Arize platform.
Thank you so very much. Another glorious day that the Lord has made. We rejoice in and we are glad in it. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm going to ask you those questions. What is it to celebrate? And in this context, who or what is the Comforter?
Jesus Christ is the Comforter. We're celebrating Jesus Christ. It's why he's going to the Father. And then he's going to send the Comforter to us, the book of John, chapter 14, chapter 15. And that Comforter, also in the book of Acts of Apostles, is the one that we are celebrating. Cherubim and Seraphim and Celestia, spiritual church, we believe in the Holy Spirit. It's like celebrating the power of the Holy Spirit, celebrating the Comforter. Jesus Christ is the Holy Spirit, is the Comforter. We're celebrating him, letting the world know that is the God that we serve, the creator of the whole universe.
Thank you, ma'am, for that very amazing description of what the event is. Now let's go backtrack a little bit. First of all, how did you even come to be a minister of the gospel? What is your journey like? When did you start your church? And from where did you get this idea to bring the two white garment churches together in this program that we're going to do on Saturday, 29th of July?
The story of my life is amazing, amazingly glorious. Now, I know no pain, no gain, no sweat, no sweat, no cross, no crown. It all started in this country, Love of Christ Generation Church, 2007. This year, 2017, September the 3rd, is going to be our 10th year anniversary. But going back on track, a lot of visions, a lot of people telling me that at some point I'm going to find a church in the white people's country and it's going to shake the whole world. When I say it, I will laugh it off. Then I will have dream having this huge Bible, huge bell, then taking out rubbish from some people's churches that I don't know. I'll be taking out a lot of rubbish and then I'll wake up. Then 2007, I was in a church before, but 2007 I left, and when anybody, no matter who it's concerned, is doing anything ungodly, I'm never part of it. And then when I see how the church was going, that was the beginning of Love of Christ Generation Church. I was not feeling too good with what they were doing. Babato Bitola of blessed memory, I found him in Nigeria. Then he said, what's happening in the other church is known to God, that God wants to found a church through me, and the church is going to shake the whole world. That by the time we are celebrating 10th year anniversary, it will look as if we are celebrating 100 years. It's going to be our 10th year. Here we are, to the glory of God. God has been kind. The whole thing came to my mind. Normally before, I don't go out. I just do my thing quietly. Even when my husband was here in the United Kingdom before he relocated to Nigeria, I just do my thing. Churches come to me, but most of the time I don't go out. Last year, I went among a lot of celestial and cherubim and seraphim celebrating their harvest. And then when I get to any celestial church, they will start to clap, they will welcome me. As I said, look, we can do this together. It's at the back of my mind. Then I had a dream, vivid, very vivid in my. I saw a lot of celestial with this their four-corner white garments and some cherubim and seraphim, some in hand, some in the covering scarf, and then I saw it's like we all mingle, and then I saw blue loins. We were all together doing our thing. I said, what dream is this? I brought it out, and then here we are today on our way to Excel. July the 29th, ICCO is going to be glorious.
Now, talking about your journey, why did you feel? Because I know that you're also, there's another side of you. You also wear the cap of a businesswoman and an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
How do you balance being an entrepreneur and being a minister of the gospel? You know, some people will say, how does that happen? Some people set up churches because they want to make money or they want to have a crowd. But, you know, what is it for you?
For me, it's amazing. When I started this, since I answered my call, the Lord told me, voice of the Lord in my ears, that I can't do secular things. And I know why I believe the voice. I have personal relationship with Jesus. I have personal fellowship with Him. When the Lord is speaking, the book of John 10, from that verse 27, my sheep knows me and they hear my voice. I know His voice. That I shouldn't mingle secular thing with Him. And then I stopped. I got to this country, I'm not doing anything. My furniture company used to be, my shop used to be found at Macaulay Road in Lagos, Nigeria. I stopped everything. And then I'll face Him. Since facing Him, if I have made money that I've never made in the business world, through people's blessing, I believe that mediocre people cannot do anything for me. If you meet with any member of my church, if you have money, come, it's okay. If you don't have, I'm good. I won't bless you when you are going back home. But there are some above average people all over the world that they have even more than enough. What a pastor just needs is go on your knees, talk to God about it. It's not that it's been rosy all the while. It's been, I've been homeless in this country.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. When we got here, God brought us.
Can you say that again?
I've been homeless. Homeless in the street, nowhere to sleep. I slept in bed and breakfast, all sorts, for almost a year. Before getting accommodation, my husband was sick, admitted at the North Middlesex Hospital. A lot of things. Well, I think the book of John 16:33, coming alive in my life, that's in the world you shall see tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have conquered the world. I believe Jesus Christ have conquered the world. I went into tribulation, and here we are today. History in making. When Jesus is with you on a journey, it becomes so easy.
It becomes so easy. It's amazing that in your journey you face such things. I mean, well, it's one thing to be hungry, it's one thing to be without clothes, but to be homeless, that is no roof.
No roof.
The basic thing that any human being needs is a roof over their heads.
The property we had, we rented it out, 77 Bretnam Road, and it's in 2 years. And then when the whole problem, where we were having the church before, when they told us to, when we left, and then bailiff came, we were paying rent, the guy was not paying his partners, and then they came and that the people in the area have said the place was not meant to be a church, and it all became so messy. All our things were outside. There's no even money for the storage. I remember when Franklin Yegood is my choir master now, was having £152 in his account. I can never ever forget that. And then the storage, the charge was £149. He ended up putting that money because I was having just £7 with me, and we got it. All the thing in the storage got to demurrage. It was sold because I couldn't continue the payment. And then that's where my philosophy concerning life is. No pain, no gain, no sweat, no sweet, no cross, no crown. At some point, there is going to be problems. But the thing is that be solidifying the Lord, just be there. There's going to be an end to it. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, from that verse 1, there's time for everything under the sun. The situation that you are in right now, that you are crying, it's not going to be your end. It's just the beginning of an amazing thing. Sky is not your limit, it's just the beginning of amazing thing. If God can do it for me, He can do it for anybody.
Thank you. Another question, just about 2-3 more questions. Another question I want to ask you, Reverend Esther, is who are because I know there's an array of people that are flying in, coming for this program. Some of our viewers might want to know who is coming.
A lot.
Some of the key
people, His Eminence, Baba Olori, Solomon Adegboye Galao, Olori of Shebim and Seraphim Worldwide is coming. Friday, Oshofa, Pastor Head of the Old Celestia, they will be coming. Baba Ebao, Baba Ladro of Eternal Sacred Order, about Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR will be coming. The former governor of Osun State, Oyinlola, will be coming. Baba Akonde, Baba Akonle, Baba Obasanjo's brother, will be coming. Jonathan Goodluck, junior brother, he will be flying in from America. A lot of people, Dr. Mike Murdoch of Wisdom Center will be coming. Bisi Alawiya Luko, Kemi Jacobs, Business Aube, Shino Peters, Muiwa River Song, Olomola will be coming. A lot of dignitaries from all over the world. Baba SK Abiara will be coming. Baba SK Abiara was already here. He flew in from America yesterday. Baba Business Aube is here already. Lots of people coming from Africa. It's going to be glorious day.
We also saw around London, like when I go to work or go to meetings, I saw the red buses, the double-decker buses, with the banner of Celebrate the Comforter.
Yes.
Who is that message for?
The message actually is for the public, and then send it to the government of this country, that everybody is invited. It's an open invitation, and the entrance is free, admission is free. That everybody that can hear me, everybody can see those posters, we put it. It's huge, it's well written, free. Come, let's pray for the world. The world needs peace. We have to pray for the peace of this country, the peace of Africa, peace of the world. We need peace in the world now. The whole world, as it's going, needs prayer from glorious people of God coming together and say, God, we want you to give us all round peace.
Thank you. 2 more questions. In your role as a minister, but also as a mother and a woman, what are your views about things like child slavery, domestic violence? Because the reason I'm asking this question is you talked about peace. When the woman or the girl child is not secured, it's not very likely that the world can know peace. And the world, as we see it, both the African community and even the Western world, they have not been very kind to the girl child or the women. What is your message concerning the women and the girl child?
Is that women, we should be bold, and then we should be prayerful, going closer to God. No matter how pathetic a situation is, the creator of the whole universe can still change it. And the book of Luke, that book of Luke chapter 18 from that verse 1, said there is a judge that respect no man and fear no God. But there is a widow that comes to him all the time, that he should take vengeance concerning his enemies. And he said, even though I fear no God and I respect nobody, this woman, that she's coming to me all the time, for this once I'm going to take vengeance on our enemies. What I'm trying to say is that we should not give up easily. Continue to talk to your creator about it. And then let me tell you about music of life. The only person that can change the music that you are dancing to is you. You choose to play a happy music. Nobody can stop it. And then that have got a lot to do with our character. Your character is you. It's your life. I know some of us, yes, being abused, but some of us, some women, their character as well is questionable. You are married. your husband is there. That man outside is your boyfriend. You won't be a mistress and be a wife at the same time. I've been counseling on marriages since 1993. And then when I speak with some people, at least 40% are guilty themselves. By the time we start talking and they are broken, they start to weep. And then I will ask, if you can do it again, what will you have done? She said she will have correct a lot. A lot of them will say, I will have correct a lot of things. But there are some men out there that they need the spiritual guidance of God. Some are too impatient. Some are too violent. And this still starts from, it's a chain. A child was abused when he was young. And then when he grew up, the venom is taking it up. And then it's like a chain that is hooking a chain, if you understand what I'm saying. So the way forward is that we should become more prayerful and then touch up on our character. Let me tell you, there is no bad child. A girl will grow up to be a woman. It means there's been a bad mother somewhere. God forbid there will be murderers instead of mothers. So if the chain is broken, then it won't continue. My advice is that we should come closer to God and then do adjustment concerning our character. Our character is our life. And then see to that child so that it won't become a chain. That child will give you to that and that to that and that. That's my message.
And people know that obviously, generally in the world, God is someone that everybody understands and knows is a supreme being.
Yes.
We know we do have some people say that they're atheists and stuff like that, but majority of the world do believe in this one God. Yes. Now, if God be who He is, almighty and all-powerful, some people then ask, why does He allow disasters to happen? Why do people die, without any, just not as if they were old, like in the 80s? Why do we have earthquakes in some countries? Why do some people just never are able to get it right, even no matter how hard they try? And they do pray. So what will be your counsel to people?
I understand. Now, there are two things I want us to understand here. There is person of Jesus Christ, there is principle of Jesus Christ. Person of Jesus Christ is you pray, you read your Bible, you follow the laws of the Lord. The principle of Jesus Christ is giving. Give, it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. The book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 8. Now, if you leave the person of Jesus Christ and you don't leave the principle of Jesus Christ, it's not balancing. If you leave the person of Jesus Christ and you leave the principle of Jesus Christ, it's going to balance. And once it's balanced, you are good to go. Now, when you pray and pray, and then you don't give, you don't love, you are not living His principle. So you are just living
faith without action.
You understand? And then when it's not balanced, that's where the problem is. Some people will pray. Yes, calamities will still happen. God forbid we see calamities, but they do happen. But the book of James, that book of James chapter 1, it says, if anybody, God doesn't tempt anybody, that it's our sin when we go into sin, and then the sin, after some time, it will bring problems. That was how the book of James chapter 1 ends it. But the thing is this, we are not of the world, but we live in this world. There are a lot of things that is going on. If you go into sin of fornication and adultery, you are likely to have certain diseases. You are still praying. God will still take His role on that. He will do what He has to do. Sometimes it's happened that He doesn't want some people to go into sin. Before they get there, He will just take them. But the thing that is sure for me is that the book of Psalms 91, that last verse, it said with long life is going to satisfy us, and then He's going to show us His salvation. If His salvation is with us, and then there are a lot of things. There's an adage in Yoruba land that a good wood will never stay long in the bush. A lot of people, they see the good wood, it's good outside. They call it good wood, but some good wood, they are bad inside, like a pastor that is committing adultery, fornication, a pastor that is into occultism, a pastor that is into fetish things, a pastor that is into drinking. The world doesn't know. They just see the pastor, they see the person preaching, talking, but the thing is doing secretly that is causing the death. Nobody knows. Maybe the occultism, and then God is angry. Maybe it's the adultery. Some people sleeping with other people's husband, other people's wives. You understand? All these things, the people outside will not know. Only omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient God we know, is all-knowing God. The book of Jeremiah chapter 1 from that verse 4, that before we were formed in our mother's womb, He knew us. So you cannot hide anything from Him. The book of Psalm 139 says, even if we go to the darkest place of the world, He's there. He said darkness and light is the same thing to Him. So you cannot deceive God. God will never make mistake. I know Him. He's a good God. He's not man that He will lie. The book of Numbers 23:19. Not the Son of Man that He will repent. He will never see anything and He won't do it. He has said He's going to give us, He's going to satisfy us with long life and He shows us His salvation. But when something is going on secretly, the all-knowing God will know. And the all-knowing God will deal with the situation. And then when the all-knowing God deals with the situation, they will wonder, what's wrong? That woman prays, that man prays. It's not like that. Because He will never, nobody will tell me that God has ever made mistake. Because He's almighty, He's all righteous, He knows, and He will never misjudge. Why? Because He's all righteous God. But the world is full of hypocrites. And then a lot of people deceive them. How do you comprehend about a pastor divorcing and marrying again and again and again? Where is the word of God? The book of Ephesians chapter 5, the book of Colossians chapter 3, we understand the mind of God. The book of Timothy, that if you want to be a bishop, all of us are bishop of God, that be a husband of one wife. A pastor that is having 4 wives, 10 wives, among the congregation, concubines. Then they say, the tree is good. God knows that that tree is decaying inside. And then the only person that you cannot deceive in the whole wide world is God. You understand? I'm not saying that things don't happen to good people, but still, in my mind of minds, there are a lot of things that is going on. We discover some people with certain things, say, this is a blessing of God. But I pray Jehovah Himself will let peace reign. When He touched the heart of people, the heart, so that they will be afraid of Him, so that they will know that He's all-seeing God, that you cannot deceive God, even if you deceive the whole world. Somebody was telling me the other time, a lot of pastors, I'm not judging anybody, I'm not condemning anybody, it's my personal opinion. A lot of business is going on in churches. Some people don't even have money for basic things in their homes. They will come out, if you have this line up there, if you have this line up there. The money they have, but because the person on the right hand and the left hand, they stood up, that person, shamefully will rise up, and that money will put it. Let me tell you, that person's mind is not on that money. He got out, you say it's a seed, he has sold. The seed is sold, that God, that is, the tire of his car is flat. You say, I've made mistake on that money. That money is not going to bring no harvest. Why? Because the person that sold that seed have doubted that seed already. That was a mistake. Playing on people's brain, manipulating people's brain. You understand? And then, the people that can bless you, that you won't even have cause. They're all over the world. People like Bill Gates, they've got it all there. It's like Bradson. It's Oprah Winfrey is all over that world. Not just mediocre people. I always tell my congregation, see, your money, if you feel like doing this, do it. If you don't feel like, just come to His presence, praise Him, be happy. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I'm the best. It's my personal opinion. Don't come, I don't want to put you into trouble. Because a lot of you, your bill, your phone bills, your mortgages, your rent, you cannot even pay. I don't want anybody to line up here and say, if you can give us £100, line up there. You want to do that. But God will give us peace. We will continue to call upon Him, because He told us to call upon Him. That He's going to show us great and mighty. He will show us. He will give us the peace.
Thank you. And lastly, your message to all the people that are going to come on the 29th of July 2017 as we celebrate the Comforter.
Yes.
And then once you say that, I'm going to ask you one very last question.
My message is, come with open heart. Come with the heart of Jesus Christ. If there's anybody that you and the person not in good terms, it's not because he doesn't pay you. I just want you to choose to walk away. Come with open heart. You understand? Come spirit-filled. And then come with great expectation to receive from the Creator of the whole universe. He's waiting for you. He's waiting to give us peace. He's waiting to give us all our good desire. And I pray, as you are coming, the word of your mouth, the meditation of your heart shall be acceptable in the sight of Almighty God. The book of Psalms 19, that last verse.
Amen. And to wrap up, Reverend Esther, what is your philosophy towards life? Because people want something to hold on to.
Gratitude is my attitude. You can't miss it. When gratitude becomes your attitude, let me tell you, you will stay long in the door of favor. Don't take anything that is good that is coming from people to you for granted. Make gratitude your attitude to your husband, your wife, your children, and then Creator of the whole universe. You can never, ever miss it. Gratitude is my attitude. Thank you for watching.
And for the viewers of Heritage Television, this is the first time you are seeing our Reverend Mother Esther Ajayi. She's spoken to us about various things, her journey in life, how she got called into ministry, and her key message is really about peace and about sharing love. And of course, we all know that the name of her church is Love of Christ Generation Church. Don't forget, Saturday 29th of July 2017, Excel Center in London. Everybody knows where the Excel Center is. Make sure that you are there on time. The doors open at 1 p.m. You can also go on the website, you go on the Eventbrite, just type in the Celebrate the Comforter and register. And as Reverend Esther said, it is free. You don't need to bring anything like money or whatever. Just bring yourself with the attitude and the mindset to receive.
And I'm sorry, I just want to add this.
Yes.
If at all you're doing offering, we have made up our mind that the offering is going to charitable organization, some in Africa and some in the United Kingdom, some in America. It will go all over the world. And I would like to tell you that His Imperial Majesty Moradeun Bruce is coming as well.
So it's going to be a marvelous and amazing day. Thank you once more.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you for spending this time with you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you come on the 29th. I'm going to be there. Tell someone to tell another person and just bring everybody to celebrate the Comforter. It's been Princess of Arize. I'm Her Royal Highness Princess Moradeun Adedoyin Solarin on Heritage Television. Make sure you arise as agents of positive change. Take care.
This is history in the making. The youth are coming together. The youth of Celestial and CNS coming together as well to celebrate the Comforter. I want to invite all of you youth out there to celebrate the Comforter with us.
This is not a denominational event. It's about us, the youth, coming together and celebrating the Comforter at the Excel Center, July the 29th, 2017, 2 to 7 p.m.
There's going to be powerful youth ministration. There's going to be drama, prayer, singing, poetry. You do not want to miss this.
For more info, please visit our website www.celebratethecomforter.org.
This event is free of charge. You could register at www.eventbrite.co.uk/celebrate the Comforter. Register or not, you're all invited. See you there.
From generations to generations, they have stood the test of time, and they have become legends. London. Get ready to be fully entertained as A50 presents A Night to Remember with the Legends live in London. Featuring King Sunny Ade, Evangelist Ebenezer Obey, Iowa International Music. Host Sheiro. Music by DJ Also Judge. Date is Friday 18th August 2017. Venue Transformation House, 6 to 6 St. John's Hill Clapham Junction, London, SW11 1AD. Tickets stand at £35, gallery £50, VIP £75. Ticket info and sponsorship call 0796 116 6893 or 0793 223 2528 and 0749 522 9591. A night to remember with the Legends live in London. Don't be told.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.